the app, then you will have the device with the brand, the original brand, or branded as you need. So many companies in Mexico will get branded the devices with their own brands, and they will not have the product with the brands from China, right, or from Mexico, because we're making sensors, for example, manufactured in Mexico. But it's the same thing. A company in France that would like to buy these sensors from Mexico could have them with their own brand. So the second part is to create a brand with the hardware. Apart that, of course, you can create your brand with the software, because the app of Tuya can be branded with your own brand. So your brand will be in the hardware and in the software. Tuya will never appear, and your brand is the only one that will appear, right? So the third one is how you will sell it. You can sell it offline or online. So of course, e-commerce is a very important ecosystem. If you're creating an e-commerce, you could have your full brand of products branded with your e-commerce name. But if you have an offline and online store, that is the case of many companies, you can also have the sales channel, but not all the time the brands. Like, you can work with a lot of different brands that will work with the ecosystem of Tuya, right? And another part that is very important is not just where I buy, what image or branding will the products will have, the software will have, but who's gonna get the ownership of that product that I'm selling. Let's say that you will sell 1,000 cameras to a hospital, or you will sell sensors to make some project in a smart city, or you will come to a school to put the smart lighting, etc., or to control the ACs. Who's gonna install the devices? Who's gonna monitor those devices, etc.? There is the fourth pillar, where all these companies that will get experts or become experts in the IoT devices will get the deals from other companies and get the ownership of the installation, the monitoring, etc. So there are many different kind of business and opportunities in the IoT ecosystem, where several companies can fit in. Also, what is very important to mention is the communication in the IoT devices. The importance is how you will connect it to internet, basically. So in the top of the mind of majority of the people, all the IoT devices are Wi-Fi. But the reality is that Bluetooth is very important, Zigbee is very important, and many other protocols, the 4G devices, because how you will have a camera, let's say in a public park, if there is no Wi-Fi, if there is no electricity. Well, we have solar and 4G devices for smart cities, especially, is very important. There you have the trackers. You can have the trackers in the scooters. So all these 4G protocols will talk to the cloud of Tuya and then to your cell phone wherever you are. It doesn't need to be in the same Wi-Fi network or the same network, basically, right? So we have devices that will be in different protocols. Zigbee is also very important, because the Zigbee protocol will, imagine if you have a restaurant with 100 lights, 100 lights will not be connected to a router through Wi-Fi. It can, but maybe the router will start disconnecting many of them, and you will open a door and they will not turn on. But if you have them in Zigbee networks or in Bluetooth networks, they will all become the 100 lights will come to the gateway, and the gateway will be the only thing connected to the router. And also the devices will keep operating even if there is any problem with the internet, because the gateways will keep the information of the interactions and the scenarios, right? Also, we have